All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's start this, man. All right. I gotta clean up this room. Yeah, I'm getting too old. All right. Let's focus on this. Here's the team associated, guys. I did work on a video on this thing. Are we recording? Okay, I did work on a video on this thing. I did take apart the rear differential. It's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. But you will notice it has a different pipe on it. And there's a reason why. On the video, if you guys notice, I did have issue with tuning this engine. This is why. And I found out after going through the whole entire system, which is the gas tank, the fuel tank, because I've dealt with this fuel tank before. If it has leak, I went ahead, changed out the fuel lines, fixed the fuel line that's inside. It was kind of destroyed for some odd reason. I don't know how would that get destroyed inside there, but it was. Check the pressure, no leaks. So what's going on, right? I mean, if it's not here, it's the engine. So went ahead, took the pipes apart, put new gasket on the header. This is new, that is new, put new one. Still couldn't get it to tune right. Still ran lean. So as I was doing this recording, I'm like, wait a minute. I also noticed that the truck didn't have no power in the rear. Took out the differential, greased it up, put grease in it because that's what it has, grease. Put grease in it, boom, nice, smooth. Still no power in the rear. So what to do? Where the issue is? I can't find it. But went ahead and I looked at the video and I looked at it and I noticed something weird. This pipe right here, it's a Team Losi pipe. I went with this one. Now I could go with the pipe that this thing comes with, but I don't want to touch it. I want to leave it alone. Maybe one day I will. The header, I have to use this header because the header that comes with this is for buggies, so it won't work. So this is the header. These headers come, I think the LSTs is LST header. That's how the LSTs are, right? They use this. So let me show you guys. Which one is easier to show? So LSTs, says, like I said, it's an LST header. Are we showing it? Yeah. See how it curves here, comes out. So it's the same LST header, right? That's what I'm using. LST, right? All the way. All right. And it works and it sounds good, right? When it works. All right. Let me put my camera back. Okay. So we got this setup. As you can see, different pipe. I'm using the Dynamite Platinum mid-range, right? This is for test. I want to put this back. So I noticed in the video that at one point, I don't know if you guys caught it, at one point I covered the tip of the pipe and it doesn't turn, it doesn't die. It keeps running. So I'm like, I looked at the video, I'm like, wait a minute. That's weird. I covered the tip. Okay. That's what made me change the couplers. Still kept on doing it. Well, it turns out, guys, that my leak problem that was causing this engine not to tune right, I mean, guys, guys, I'm running this stock settings, which is 6 turns out on the low, or 7 on the low, and 4 turns out on the high, or is it 3? I'm running it stock setting. Rich as hell. Really rich. I mean, right now it is open. I mean, as rich as you could get it. Because I did run this truck and it did run perfectly fine. And it did show me the power. It did show me what it could do. It did, guys. But I don't have no power in the rear. The tires in the front are ballooning like crazy. They're turning into freaking saucers. So that's going to be another problem to have to attack. but I already figured out what it was. The pipe, guys, was cracked. So right here, where it was cracked, I used JB Weld, and I welded with JB Weld. So see right here, this was cracked completely. It was open. So of course you couldn't tune it. You had a huge leak, not only here. It was a leak. It was just a leak. And you would think, why would that cause tuning issues? But for some reason it did. I guess, I mean, guys, these things, these pipes are, there's a chamber there. So if you have a leak here, of course, you're going to have leaks, air coming through here and coming through here. It's not going to tune right, right? So, yeah. So now it's sealed. I used JB Weld. This might go back into it again. I'm not sure. I might just run it with this. I don't know. It looks nicer with that. Makes it look pretty cool. You know? Look at that. It makes it look nice. So the and not only that, but the smoke comes out from the side instead of from the bottom, so it's not making a mess here. It's like, you know what I mean? It does kind of looks rugged. It has that rugged tip. I kind of like that. So it might stay like that. I might just keep it like that. Now, okay. So I got it running, but now I'm having too much power going to the front, no power in the rear. No power in the rear, right? Okay. Now that's another problem we have to attack, right? And I found out what is the problem. I did. I found out what's the problem. And I do have a fix for it. Guys, I do have a fix for it. So don't worry. I do have a fix for it. Let me show you guys. Do I have my eBay account on this? Let me see if I do. I wonder if I have my eBay account on this so I could show you guys. Oh, shut up. Oh, all these emails that I haven't touched at all. All right, here we go. All right, here it is. All right, here it is. And I got some more here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing. All right, let me zoom into it. Can we zoom into this part? All right, so here's the other problem. Now I have a problem with getting power to the rear. At first I thought it was different. The diff in the rear, it was bad. The diff in the rear is perfectly fine. It's in great condition. Nothing wrong with it. Where is it at? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking, what's wrong, right? I'm looking at it. I mean, differential. What's going on with it? Why is it I'm not getting any power? Turns out that the wheel itself, the wheel is stripped. This is stripped. That's why I'm not getting no power. And the thing is, guys, these wheels are both in the rear are stripped. The front's okay. It's the both in the rear is a strip. Now, let me show you guys a demonstration what I mean. I tried using JB Weld to see if it would grab. That didn't do anything. That did not help. Let me see if I can get you guys a demonstration what I mean when power goes down. These wheels are heavy, guys. They're not light. They're pretty heavy. That's for sure. These things are super heavy. They are not light. So let me show you guys. Let me show you a demonstration. Let me see if I can get in a position where I can show you guys what I mean. Let's see if we can turn on the flashlight. Okay. That's a hex right there, right? Check this out. See what that moving? See that movement? See what that movement right there? You see how that moves? So when you get power to it, look what it does. See what it's doing? When you get power to it, mind you, this wheel is heavy. So you get power to that hex, that power that's going through it, and these wheels are heavy. See that? That's what's going on with this. That's why I cannot get power to the wheels. They're open. They're too open. They're not grabbing anymore like they used to when they were new. That's it. And I'm thinking, guys, even by me trying to move it with my hand, the dull bone or these CVDs, yeah, the CVD shaft won't move. It's just not moving. So I thought to myself, wait a minute, what's going on? I mean, this is in there. It's as tight as it could be. So I'm going here, and I'm doing this, and no movement. Look at that. There's just stripping. It's just no movement. Nothing. It's not even moving the CVD shaft. So that right there tells me under weight won't move. So you got all that power going to it. This power going to the rear differential. Of course, the wheels are heavy because these wheels are. I mean, they're not heavy, but they're heavy enough not to move this damn thing. That's for sure. Because you would think it would move it at least, but it's not even trying to move it, these wheels at all. So that right there, guys, it's not even going in the right way. It's just not. Look at that. There it goes. You can hear it. Hear it slipping. It's just slipping inside there. So that right there, guys, is a problem. I'm not going to be able to get any power down to the rear. This engine, after I put this pipe on it, really woke up. I mean, power, like bad, like super, like this. The wheels were just ballooning, and I mean, so we have to get this fixed because I do want to see what this engine can do. So I found a fix for it. Now, you cannot find, for the life of me, you cannot find 14 millimeter wheels. Wheels with 14 millimeter inserts. You cannot find them. It's hard to find. These are 14 millimeters. So this wheel was made for the trucks from back in the days with 14 millimeter hex. That's what those are. Those are 14 millimeter hex. Now right here, if you guys can see, and I will buy it. I have to buy them because now this truck is not going to go anywhere. You hear the Thunder Tiger MT for a Team Associate MG. Now, if you remember, guys, the Thunder Tiger is the same thing as the MGT. Remember, they're the same company. Thunder Tiger is the parent company of Team Associated. They're the parent company. So they're the same truck. In fact, that might be a Thunder Tiger electric version. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this, and we're gonna go ahead and put some tires in here. Now I do have some tires that I like. Let me show you guys the tires I've been looking at. And I don't know. I've been looking at the stock wheels, but they're for the big boy. That's for the. I don't think that they're. I might have to go ahead and do all kinds of. So I'm looking at these wheels, Lewis-rc, the Lewis-rc. Now, pretty expensive. So I'm looking at these. Now these wheels, this brand, I don't know much about, but they are 17 millimeters and they look mean as hell. They look mean as hell. So I think I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna buy, or since the fronts are still good, before I buy these, I'm gonna go ahead and get this hex, install the hex in the rear. I do have an extra pair of wheels that are. Let me show you guys. All right, guys. So let me show you the wheels I'm talking about. Here they are. Here these are. These are the Duratrax lockup MTs. Now they do not sell this one anymore. Now these were supposed to be exactly the same as these Big Joes. See that? The same. Look how wide they are. Same width. See that? Now these are more. I think they have they don't inflate. They're pretty. It's a real strong rubber, real heavy duty. I mean, these things are. Sadly, They don't sell them anymore. I'm so disappointed. It sucks that they don't have these anymore. So that sucks, man. I would have loved to buy them. That would have been a beautiful upgrade to it, because the black rims, it just looks better. It's not going to get too ugly and too dirty. It's not look too dirty or too ugly. Sadly, they don't have them no more. They just don't make them anymore. They've been discontinued. Sadly, they do have some MT lockups, but they're thinner. So let's see how wide these are. Let me see. We're looking at 101 millimeters. See how these are? These are 106 millimeters. So these are a bit wider. These are a bit wider. Yeah, they're definitely a bit wider. Let me see, make sure. Hold on, let's make sure. We're calculating right. Okay. Let me see. 108 millimeters wide. 103 millimeters. I mean, you can't tell the difference. A couple some millimeters. That's all it is. But if you put them against like this, you can definitely tell. You can't really tell. You can't really tell. I think what it is see that? But I think these will look great on it. Just say. The only problem is these are for 17 millimeter wheels. That's the only problem. They're meant for 17. Actually, they're actually bigger. They're wider. Check that out. Let me check out, see how wide these are. We're looking at 30 millimeters. These have more meat on them. Let me see. The 30 millimeters, we're looking at 18 millimeters. So these are thinner. So this 17 millimeter. These are 30 millimeter thickness. So they are thicker. They're not as wide as the Big Joe, but they're meatier than the Big Joe. And looking at this, oh yeah, this will look so freaking the same way. Too bad they don't have them no more. They don't sell them no more. But I could go ahead and put these in the rear. I could definitely put these in the rear just as a temporary fix, just to put some power down on them, on these, because these are brand new wheels, guys. Brand new wheels. Sad. That's sad. They don't make them anymore. That sucks. So now I'm looking at these Robrismo-rc. I think that's how you pronounce it. Robrismo-rc. And these are 17 millimeters. Not much details of these. I would love to see how wide they are. These, I mean, not much details at all. I mean, maybe I could send them an email. Maybe they could give me like before I buy them, like an idea. These are okay. These are half offset, 1.5 offset. So these guys right here. These are 639 by 426. They're not that wide. Let me see. These are considered. Let me see something, guys. Let me see how big are these. Millimeters. These are 3/8. These are definitely. Hold on. Let me see this right here. Sure it out. 154. These are bigger. These are bigger. I need them to be 3/8. Not much details about these dual tracks, that's for sure. Not much details about them. You can't find no more details about those, but yeah, I think these are the offsets. I think they might be okay. They might be good, but I'm looking to see how big are they. Let me see. One MT, okay. 1.5 offsets, brand new. Appearance excellence. Not much detail in the verify your shipping. Okay, but I might buy a set of these just to see how they look, and I might put one of these. Um, the patterns look the same a little bit as these, so I might put the white these in the back and buy these for the front just to see how they look. And if I like the way they look once I get them, then then I'll buy another set. But for now, not much information of these. I would like to get measurements. If any of you guys have ever bought this brand, let me know. Let me know. There's not much information of them at all. Not much. Look at these. MT uphill. Numbers. Maybe if I go to the website, there's more. This is for 110 scale, so there's not. You see, that's the thing. 110 scale monster. So I have to pay attention to what I'm buying here because they have to. It has to be 1/8 scale monster truck tires. So I'm guessing they're 3/8. If they're if it might be. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna have to go to their website and check out what wheel is more convenient for me. These are 1/8 scales. RC Express. I think I'm gonna get this. How long has it been? I don't want to make a video too. It's 22 minutes already. Damn. All right, guys. Well, that's the problem that I'm having with MGT. I got her tuned right. She idles like a champ. No issues. Everything's working perfectly fine. Now I cannot get power down to the wheels, the rear, and it's because the rears are gone. These are gone. They're bad. Just no good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit the gym right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and order the hex conversion, the 17 millimeter hex conversion for this thing. Because I do have 17 millimeter conversion kits. It's just this. It won't work. It needs to. It's some of the ones where the little pin needs to go through it, so it won't work. And not only that, but yeah, it just won't work, and it's not going to work. It really isn't going to work. It won't reach to this. Even if I could fit it there, and then have this reach there, or tie it down, it still won't work because this is a. Let's see how wide these are. I'm gonna talk crap. I'm gonna talk the right crap, right? Okay, so these are 5 millimeters threads. So 5 millimeter threads. That's what they are. And what I have are a little bit smaller. They're meant for 110 scale threads for the 110 scale CVD shaft. That's what they're meant for. They're not meant for this one. So they won't work. I tried, guys. I wanted to avoid buying it, but I don't have. What I have is for 110 scale CVD joints. That's all I have. And it won't even work the HPI. That's why I don't know why I have them. That it doesn't work. The HPI doesn't work for the HPI. All right, guys. That's all I have for you guys. Just wanted to throw out an explanation of what's going on with the truck. And that's it. All right, guys. You already know what I tell you guys every time. Oh, shout out to all you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Shout out to my U.S. Subscribers, my Barcelona subscribers. ¿Cómo están? Saludo para allá, para Barcelona. Shout out to Mexico, to my Mexican subscribers. Shout out to my Asian subscribers. Shout out to my Dominican subscribers, my Puerto Rican subscribers. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to the whole world. Depending where you guys are located at, but I've been noticing a lot of Latino subscribers in my channel. Sorry, I don't make my channel Spanish. I try to do that, but I'm not a lot of support in the Latino community when it comes to RC. The Latino community, guys, it's real limited. The support, the love for this is real limited. For some reason, when it comes to the Latino crowd, we're not known for this stuff. We're known for sports more than anything, baseball and stuff like that. That's what they like. We love that. Not me. I don't care about sports. This is my sports. This is what I love. This is my hobby. This is what I love. I don't care about sports, guys. So don't ask me about no sports, because I'm gonna tell you what. I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm not into sports. So I try to make a channel for the Latino crowd, but that no one subscribed to the channel. No Spanish crowd care for it. So that's why I make my content in English, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm hoping I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry about that. If I would have had more subscribers on that channel, I would have focused more on that channel too. I would have put love to both, but that channel did no support whatsoever from the Spanish community, so I have to do it in English. All right, well, peace out, guys. Love you all. Thanks for the support. Peace out. Remember, keeping it braapalicious. Titwa. You already know it.